Your gut is screaming for help right now, and you might not even realize it. Bloating, fatigue, skin issues, even mood swings. They're all red flags. But here's the scary part. Most of the so-called healthy foods you're eating could be making it worse. The good news? There are powerful, gut-healing superfoods hiding in plain sight, foods you're probably not eating. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use them to transform your health. 1. The gut health crisis nobody's talking about. Let's get real. Your gut is under attack. Processed foods, stress, even your morning coffee could be tearing apart your gut lining right now. Ever notice how you feel sluggish after meals or wake up with a puffy face? That's inflammation, your gut begging for help. But here's where it gets interesting. Healing your gut is not about cutting out foods. It's about adding the right ones. The scary truth? Your gut lining is thinner than a sheet of tissue paper, just one cell thick. When it gets damaged, and it probably is, undigested food particles and toxins leak straight into your bloodstream. This is not just about bloating. It's linked to autoimmune conditions, depression, and even weight gain that will not budge no matter what you do. But here's what most doctors miss. Your gut can regenerate almost completely in just 30 days if you feed it right. Ancient cultures knew this. That's why fermented foods were staples in every traditional diet. Modern research is finally catching up, showing how specific superfoods can rebuild your gut lining faster than any prescription drug. 2. The 3 worst health foods destroying your gut. You think you're eating healthy, but these sneaky foods are sabotaging you. Number 1. Store-bought almond milk. Most brands are loaded with gut-irritating additives. Then there's protein bars, packed with artificial sweeteners that feed bad bacteria. And do not get me started on gluten-free processed snacks. The solution in 4 will surprise you. Take protein bars. They're often marketed as gut-friendly when they're anything but. That healthy sugar alcohol, like xylitol, it feeds harmful bacteria while killing off the good ones. And those gluten-free crackers? Loaded with inflammatory seed oils that erode your gut lining over time. The worst offender? Store-bought almond milk. That carrageenan they add for texture? It's been shown in studies to create microscopic holes in your intestinal wall. You might as well drink sandpaper. The irony? Real, soaked almonds are incredible for gut health, but the processed version does the opposite. 3. The first hope moment. Fermented foods that actually work. Here's the game changer. Real fermented foods. Not the pasteurized stuff on supermarket shelves. I'm talking homemade sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir. These are packed with probiotics that outnumber the bad bacteria 100 to 1. One study found people who ate fermented foods daily reduced inflammation markers by 40% in just 12 weeks. Now, here's how to make them work for you. Most store-bought fermented foods are pasteurized, which means the probiotics are dead before they hit your mouth. Real fermentation creates live, active cultures. You can actually see the bubbles in homemade sauerkraut as the good bacteria multiply. Start small, just 1 forkful of homemade sauerkraut with dinner. The lactic acid in it helps break down food, while the probiotics colonize your gut. Within days, you'll notice less bloating and more energy. One client of mine reversed her decade-long IBS just by adding 2 tablespoons of fermented foods daily, no other changes. 4. The secret superfood hiding in your backyard. What if I told you there's a weed most people pull and throw away that's better than kale? Meet purslane, the most omega-3 rich plant on earth. It's a gut-healing powerhouse that repairs your intestinal lining. The best part? It grows wild. This leads us to the most important point. Nature already gave us the medicine. Purslane is not just high in omega-3s. It contains a unique type called ALA that converts to EPA and DHA, the same fats in fish oil, more efficiently than any other plant. It also has betalains, powerful antioxidants that reduce gut inflammation better than most pharmaceuticals. You'll find it growing wild in summer. Look for thick, succulent leaves with a lemony taste. Toss it in salads or blend it into smoothies. One study found indigenous tribes who ate purslane regularly had gut microbiomes 40% more diverse than urban populations. That diversity is the gold standard for gut health. 5. Why bone broth is not enough. Bone broth is great, but it's missing one critical thing: prebiotics. Without them, probiotics cannot survive. The real breakthrough happens when you combine broth with medicinal mushrooms like reishi or chaga. These are not just trendy. They contain beta-glucans that strengthen your gut barrier better than any supplement. Prebiotics are like fertilizer for your gut garden. Without them, probiotics cannot thrive. Medicinal mushrooms take this further. Their beta-glucans do not just feed good bacteria. They act as training wheels for your immune system. Reishi mushroom, for example, contains triterpenes that calm gut inflammation while repairing tight junctions in your intestinal wall. Add a teaspoon of mushroom powder to your bone broth. The combination creates a gut-healing synergy that's 3x more effective than either alone. 6. The shocking truth about fiber. Newsflash: your high-fiber diet might be making things worse. If you're bloated after salads, you could have SIBO, where fiber feeds the wrong bacteria. The turning point comes when you switch to low-FODMAP superfoods like rutabaga and jicama. These heal while they clean. If fiber makes you bloated, you're likely dealing with bacterial overgrowth in your small intestine. Low-FODMAP superfoods like rutabaga provide soluble fiber that feeds good bacteria without triggering fermentation where it shouldn't happen. Jicama is another secret weapon. It contains inulin, a prebiotic, but in the perfect amount that will not overwhelm a sensitive gut. Peel it, slice it, and eat it raw with lime. It tastes like a cross between an apple and a potato, but with gut-healing benefits neither can match. 7. The most underrated gut-healing fat. Forget coconut oil. There's a better fat nobody's talking about. Ghee, when made from grass-fed butter, contains butyrate, the exact fatty acid your gut lining craves. Studies show it can repair leaky gut faster than any drug. Here's how to use it. Ghee from grass-fed cows is rich in CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, which studies show can reduce gut permeability by up to 60% in just 8 weeks. The butyrate in it is not just fuel for gut cells. It actually switches on genes that promote gut lining repair. For maximum benefit, take 1 teaspoon of ghee first thing in the morning. The fats coat your gut, giving it a protective barrier while the butyrate gets to work healing. Many of my clients report their heartburn disappears within days of starting this simple ritual. 8. The spice that works like medicine. Turmeric? Too mainstream. The real hero is black cumin seed oil. 1 teaspoon daily reduced gut inflammation by 60% in a recent trial. It's like hitting the reset button on your microbiome. Black cumin seed oil contains thymoquinone, a compound so potent it's being studied for Crohn's disease. Unlike turmeric, which needs black pepper for absorption, black cumin seed oil is highly bioavailable on its own. The trick? Quality matters. Look for cold-pressed, organic oil from Ethiopia or Egypt. These have up to 3x more active compounds than cheaper versions. Just half a teaspoon daily can dramatically reduce gut inflammation markers within weeks. 9. How to eat these foods. I get it. Fermented foods taste funky. Here's the hack. Blend sauerkraut into dressings or add kefir to smoothies. The key insight? You only need small amounts daily to see massive changes. If the taste of fermented foods turns you off, try this. Mix sauerkraut juice into salad dressings or marinades. You get all the benefits without the strong flavor. For kefir, blend it into smoothies with berries. The sweetness masks the tang while the probiotics survive the blending. Portion control is key. You only need about 2 tablespoons of fermented foods daily to see benefits. More is not better here. Overdoing it can cause temporary detox symptoms as your gut microbiome rebalances. 10. The 3-day gut reset anyone can do. Start with this. Morning ginger tea, a spoonful of fermented food with meals, and black cumin oil at night. In 72 hours, you'll feel lighter, clearer, and more energized than you have in years. Your gut did not get sick overnight, but it can heal faster than you think. Pick one superfood from this video and try it today. Then come back and tell me how you feel in the comments. And if you're ready to take this deeper, hit subscribe. We're just scratching the surface of what your body can do when you give it the right fuel.